Hi guys, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon wherever you are. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I decided to give you this side of me, the village girl. The village girl. I went somewhere in the village since I was really missing it. And I had to do some of the videos, and this is one of it. I was somewhere in Masaka, specifically Masaka, and guys, I can tell you that Masaka is really beautiful. We went into the farm. We went into the garden. We visited the bush. Wow, everything. But before I go any other far, in case you're new here, I really welcome you to my channel. You can please subscribe. You can actually tap on the notification bell. This means that whenever I upload a video, you are among the first people to see the notification. Now let's go into our video. We had to visit these trees, the jackfruit trees. They actually had very amazing fruits. Actually, we were going to fetch water. Yes, we were going to fetch water, and I saw these fruits. They were really fresh and clean. Yep, the jackfruit was really looking very fresh and clean. Yep, we had to continue. You can see it's very big, but it wasn't ripe at all. It was still young. This is what I'm meaning. Then those are coffee plants. Yes, we had to see some coffee plants. Some were actually ripe, some were green, and I think the ripe one are ready for harvesting. Then along the way, I had to see this bitter berries plant. In my language, we call it obutura. Yeah, they have a very great effect on the body. Someone told me they regulate sugars. I'm not sure about it, but that's what they told me. Then I had to capture that purple plant. Then we visited this. Who knows this? We visited the bush. Munange twachalidde ensiko ne tulabayo ebintu ebyo. Yeah, we visited the bush. Those things actually look nice. Yep, those are sugar canes. Then along the way we met that mujaja. Those who love it in tea. Yeah, actually it can act as a stomach cleanser. Then we had to see that herbal medicine called echigologolo. I don't know how we call it in English. Yeah, then we continue with that purple plant. It had a lot of fruits. Yeah, but nothing was ripe. You can imagine I could have taken one. I could have taken one. Yeah, then we continue. We were actually going to fetch water somewhere down there down. Yeah, then we had to look at senna leaves. Yeah, we discovered the senna leaves, which act as a stomach cleanser also. Yeah, it helps in cleansing the body. Yeah, those of you who don't know the health benefits of senna leaves, in my language we call it omugabagaba. Yeah, then we continued. Those are senna leaves, you can see. Yep. Those who have problems with bloating, you can boil it in water on raw heat and enjoy the process. Yeah, I told you we were going to fetch water somewhere down there. Yep. Oh, I had to record a lot of things. Yeah, I captured those jackfruits that were almost going to be ripe. Yep. Yes, then we had to continue because we were going to fetch water somewhere down there. You can see my friend, I had gone with her. She was going down there. Those are senna leaves, of course. Omugabagaba. Yep. We continued. The journey was really the distance was too long from where I was to where we were going to fetch water. Then along the way we came across pumpkin. Can you see that? Wow. Those who love pumpkins, I think you know what it means. It provides with zinc. Yeah, we continued. That's a pumpkin, of course. The place was too steepy. Do you know steepy? To the point that someone could not put on good looking shoes. I'm not deceiving. I had to get something like very big shoes that could enable me to walk. Do you want to see my shoes? Oh, we had to see these better berries. Some were really red because now there is too much sun in that part. But of course some were really red. They were really looking nice, green in color. Yeah, we actually took some home such that we could enjoy it. Yeah, I had to capture that. It was really looking nice. We call it mutoma in my language. Then we started to slope down, going to fetch water. You see, at this point, I almost fell down. I almost fell down. We were going somewhere down there. There. With my shoe that was too big. Look at it. My shoe, but I thank God I did not fall down. Yep, we continued. Look at that. This is the banana that after growing big, it will ripe and we shall enjoy the yellow banana. Yep. Then we came across bitter leaf plant. Guys, this is a bitter leaf plant. Bitter leaf plant, in my country we use it as a malaria medicine. You pound it, then put some water, then strain and drink. You don't actually need to drink a lot. I think a quarter a cup is enough, and in like 4 days you will be okay. But I was surprised that in countries like Nigeria, Zambia, they actually eat it as a soup. They cook it in a way that I can't even understand. and they apply it in their soup. You can imagine. I'm still imagining how bitter it is. Then guys, I had to shot that. Wow, it was really looking nice. Yeah, this is our farm. It was looking nice, but unfortunately it was still young. We shall wait, I think, like 3 months or 4 months until we eat it. Of course, in our garden we have cassava. Then that's the bridge. You can imagine, Africans are really innovative. That's the bridge that connects one part to another. We were going to fetch water somewhere down there. Can you see? We were going to fetch water somewhere down there, and we had to use that bridge, but I think it's not strong because I stood on it and it started to shake. And I was like, oh. Yeah, we had to continue. That looked nice. I think I should give you behind the scenes. It looked nice. The sound was really satisfying. The sound was satisfying to listen. Yeah, that's the bridge. That's the bridge. What should we do? It's the bridge. Yeah. We were going in actually in the nearby part to fetch some water. This place was really far. Really far. Really far. This place was really cool because I think it's around the swamp. I didn't see the swamp, but I think, look at that. It was really breathtaking. And it was continuing until the next, I think the next village. Yeah, look at that. I actually wanted to swim, but there were kids who had come to fetch water. I had to control myself. But the water was really looking nice. The passage is very long. It was really long. Yeah, that's the neighborhood of where we were going to fetch water. Me and my camera person. Yep. Very organic place. The place looked very organic. Of course, we had that sugarcane garden in the background, as you can see. I know some people will think that it's a green screen. No, this is the reality. It's the reality. We had to continue. Since we had come to fetch water, of course, we had to continue and mine and do the business that had took us there. The sugarcane actually some were ready to be harvested, some were still young. Yeah, I actually wanted to eat one, but my teeth disappointed me. I really like sugar canes, but my teeth said no, you cannot and you won't. Yeah, my teeth said no, and of course I had to accept because I have nothing to do. Then we reached the spring where we had gone to fetch water. That's me. Yes, that's my big shoe. It was really big. Really big. That's me, of course, fetching water. And of course, we had to climb our steep hill again. Oh my god. That's me fetching water. Yeah, that's me fetching water. Actually, this part brought memories of, I think, 16 years back, of a village young girl. Village young girl. Oh, I really miss those days where we could go there and fetch water and we fight. Who still remember those memories? For me, I still miss them actually. I still miss those memories. Of course, we fetched water. That is me picking it. Yeah, that is me fetching the second jerry can. Oh, Fanange. It really brought about childhood memories. Childhood memories. That's me. That's me. Do you know what I was doing there? I was making sure that the big jerry can is full. I was making sure that the big jerry can is full. Yep. I was making sure that and it had broken, so it started to leak. You can imagine. That is me, of course. Yeah, that is me. I had to record myself with that green whatever in the background. Yeah, that is me. Village girl. Yeah. Then of course, when we were coming back from fetching water, we had to look at that cactus. Do you know that? It's actually a very great medicine. My personal doctor told me that it's actually good for lubrication. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, then we had to see that plant. I don't know how they call it. Then of course we came across this fresh aloe vera. Wow, it really looked fresh, organic and clean. Those of you who have natural hair and would wish to have those goals you're yearning for, you can use it as a detangling gel. You just cut it, remove the thorns, then remove the outer part, get that gel, blend it in your blender, then use it, put it in your applicator, use it as a detangling gel. I think I will need to do a video about it. Then we had to see this plant. I really don't know its name, and I think I have never ever eaten it. Yeah, that's the fresh aloe vera. Wow, it really looked nice. Look at that. Actually, it can also be used as aftershave. You cut it, you remove that gel. After shaving your parts, your armpits, you apply on it such that you don't get pimples. I think I made a video 3 years back. Then of course we had to see those local are they local chicken? Local hens? Whatever. Of course this is the other black whatever, but these are still green. They have not yet reached time for harvesting. I think you can see in the video. Then of course we saw those coffee. I told you we were on Masaka Highway. We were on Masaka. We were in areas of Masaka. That's Masaka Mbarara Highway. Yeah, Masaka Mbarara Highway. Yes, that's Masaka Mbarara Highway. I actually enjoyed this experience because it brought about childhood memories. Hey, fetching water. That's the aloe vera that I took home because it was already cut. I went home with it. I went home with it. I did not leave it behind. Very soon I will show you the videos of making aloe vera gel. Look at that. We shall see how to make aloe vera gel for natural hair detangling process. It's really looked amazing. Guys, we are almost coming to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Bye.